Music is amazing. We all love it. It's the most popular thing on the planet. Every society on Earth, from the edges of the Arctic Circle to the depths of the Amazon rainforest, all perform music as a part of everyday life. You've arrived here, I guess, because you'd like to know how music works, so you can sing, play, and write it. Brilliant idea. You're very welcome, and are about to embark on a fantastic journey. So when you're ready, come with me, and together we can explore one of humankind's greatest achievements. Before we can understand how music works, we should take one step back and have a quick look at sound. Sound is such a central element of our daily lives that we may take it for granted. But what is happening when we hear a telephone ring, a dog bark, or a piece of music? Sound is created when something causes the air surrounding it to move. There are lots of ways to make a sound. Let's have a look at some examples. Have you ever had one of these? A slinky, great for sending down the stairs. Imagine a slinky stretched between two people. When one person lifts the end up and down, that movement passes all the way along the slinky to the person at the other end. The slinky doesn't move, but the energy generated by the first person passes through it. This is exactly what happens as sound passes through the air between, say, a vibrating guitar string and our ears. The vibration of a guitar string sets the air around it vibrating, which then passes from each air molecule to the next until this energy reaches our ears, placing pressure on our eardrums. My voice is being transmitted through air right now, either through the quite large distance between your computer speakers and your ears, or the very small distance between headphones and ears. Our ears have developed in such a way that we are able to receive and decode these movements in the air around us. And we can use this information to tell us things about our environment. The amount of energy that reaches us will affect how loud we consider something to be, and we can use this information and the direction it came from to guess how far away the object making the sound might be. This is very useful for detecting dangerous things, like approaching traffic or a fire alarm. Unlike our sight, we can hear around corners and through walls. We can close our eyes, but we cannot close our ears. Even when we fall asleep, our ears are still making sense of the sound in the world around us. It is a very powerful sense, and over time we have started to use it as a means of communication, firstly through speech and language, and later through music. Music is made from sound, but what is the difference between music and all the other sounds that we encounter? From the moment we wake up in the morning until the moment we go to sleep at night, we are constantly bombarded with sound. But when does this cross over from being noise to being music? If I asked you what music was, what would you say? Some people say that music has to be beautiful. Other people say it has to represent ideas or contain some meaning. So it seems that people have very different ideas as to where music stops and noise or non-music begins. Most people tend to agree that music is created when we organise sound. What we take these sounds to mean, whether we find listening to them wonderful, terrifying, or just confusing, is based on our own personal experiences, the culture around us, and probably a bit of luck. And that's what makes music so wonderful. People will try and tell you that their music is special, is particularly refined, intelligent, expressive, and far superior to everything else. But this is not true. All music is created from the same ingredients, whether a rock band playing at Glastonbury to an opera singer at the Met, and even the nursery rhymes we all sang as children. There's ultimately no difference, and we can learn about how it all works. Most importantly though, to enjoy all of this, you don't need any help from me. You already have everything you need to explore all the music in the world, and there's many lifetimes worth of music to keep you going. Some types of music take more getting used to and more effort than others, but all music has value, and it is a great experience finding music you don't like just as much as finding music you do. Bach, the Beatles, and Black Sabbath to the Buena Vista Social Club have all become famous for their ability to organise sound into something meaningful. So the rest of the videos on this site will help you learn more about the way people organise sound into music, and help you if you want to do the same yourself. When we first hear new music from a different part of the world, it can often sound unfamiliar. No matter how different music styles might appear, under the surface they're actually all very similar, producing and organising sound in very similar ways. So let's get started and take a look at some of the most important ways musicians organise sound into pitch, melody, harmony and rhythm.